But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. But God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit.
When we think about the kingdom, most brothers think of like the small, minute terms. No, but the vastness of the kingdom, the greatness of the kingdom, dealing with the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and the information alone that we're going to receive when we get to the kingdom. That's on a whole nother level.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of there. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into today, and I was going to a lesson, dealing with how Trump, is going to disappoint many in the coming persecution. So just going into the, the happenings of what's going on, dealing with particular prophecies. And one of the main things that's happening, that's unfolding, is, Trump, is being surrounded, by all these Zionists. And ultimately what we're about to see in the White House is the agenda, which their agenda never stops flowing through the White House. The president's changed, but the agenda, remains the same. It's just a continuation, of the previous agenda of the elites under a different name. But the way when you look at Trump and what he's, being surrounded with is everything, that's pro-prophecy, man. And you people, that's on this Trump kick, are going to be highly disappointed, when this devil, really gets to moving and shaking according to the bidding of the elites. And, it might be a time of, where, there's more money in circulation, things are, looking like they're rebounding gas, and because scriptures speak about victuals being so good cheap. Matter of fact, let's start with that. Let's start with prophecy. The spirit right there. 2nd Ezra 16 and get to the point. It says, "Behold, victuals will be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." So Trump, is pretty much, a heavy enchantment, for you pro-patriot, you good old boy Edomites, and some of you simple niggas too, man. And Trump, has been used as a major enchantment to lure you people in that normally wouldn't agree, with globalist agendas. He's luring you in to be cool with it, and then you might see some perks, at the beginning of his presidency, man. But you best believe within those 4 years, he gonna turn it up, man. They gonna put that pressure on. Hey, they already got it planned, by who they surrounding him, by what they want to do. He's introducing Elon Musk. He introducing you to the technocracy, which Elon Musk is just the face of that whole tech, community. Calling shots in government. You see? So let's get this video, and then we'll go from there. This is Scott Riller. Now, he's a war analyst. Now, he's going to show you, because he understands, war hawks, what they call different politicians, war hawks, which we'll get into that, but he understands, the backgrounds of these different cabinet members, when it deals with war. So he's going to explain a few things. There's two parts I want to get Not very long, probably about 5 minutes altogether. But we're gonna play this and then we'll get back to some precepts, man, and just filter everything through the scriptures.
Or we'll have peace will break out. He made certain statements about, talking about normalizing relations with Iran, not seeking regime change, looking for the potential to lift sanctions. He made the same statement about Russia and Ukraine. And then he hires a national security advisor, Michael Waltz, who's just a lunatic on both issues. A Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, who is a lunatic on both issues. And then this Sebastian Gorka comes in, who's literally insane. I mean, the man is, you saw this. This is not the language of somebody who's supposed to be advising the president whose policies are leaning towards peace. He's a warmonger. So is Michael Waltz. So is Marco Rubio. And Donald Trump is making the same mistake that he made last time, surrounding himself with people who seek confrontation. It's not a mistake if you do it twice. Fool me once, shame on me. But fool me twice, won't get fooled again. It's making fun of George W. Bush, but this is stunning. This appointment and the fact that he's allowing Gorka to say these things now. Because remember, you saw Mike Huckabee come on and say, "I'm not the ambassador. I haven't done it. I don't speak on behalf of the administration." But that he knows he's going to be put before the Senate for confirmation hearings. So he's very careful in what he says. This is a good thing, peace, da-da-da. Gorka, because he's not going to be confirmed, and neither is Michael Waltz, they're freer to speak. And so they're speaking the truth. Never believe someone when they are being confirmed, because they will lie to the Senate to get confirmed. But when you don't have to be confirmed, you don't care. And so you say what you say. And what he's saying, again, if the president-elect didn't want him to say it, he'd fire him right now. I would. If I ran on a platform of peace and Sebastian Gorka went out and made these kind of statements, Sebastian Gorka is speaking on behalf of Donald Trump right now. Literally, he's speaking on behalf of Donald Trump. And if Donald Trump doesn't fire him, that implication is that's Donald Trump's right. Gorka called Putin a thug. How do you expect to meet with Vladimir Putin? I mean, one of Trump's things was, I'm going to meet with Putin. I'm going to sort this all out. Putin ain't going to take a meeting with you. Not when your guys are calling him a thug and all this kind of stuff. You have Michael Waltz saying that I've met with Blinken, I've talked with Sullivan, and we are on the same page with Ukraine, the same page with Russia, the same page with Israel. So Donald Trump is either a fool or a liar. And I'll go with liar.
Yeah, man. All right. So Scott Ritter says, okay, the man's a liar. All right. This is nothing new to us. Okay. But it's going to be you American people that are highly disappointed in the results of a Trump presidency, man. Because it didn't matter who got in. It was going to be the same results. It's just the way that they was going to come about, certain methods that they was going to use to bring it about. And you go to Proverbs 25:19, it said, confidence in an unfaithful man in a time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. Okay, a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. Okay, which those things are not reliable, man. Okay, and you Americans, looking at Trump as this great white hope, you're looking to lean on him, all right, to make this place great again, to bring back, all right, the golden era of America. Okay, booming economies, booming middle classes, and certain conservative, values and particular things. Nah, man, that ain't what he's for. He's just here to trick you and lie to you and thinking that's the play. Okay, but this man has surrounded himself with nothing but war hawks, man. Okay, and let's get this term war hawk. We looked it up before. All right, and he ran on this thing of peace. Okay, let's see. War hawk. All right. Alright, so you go into Warhawk. It says in politics, the term Warhawk and hawk describes a person who favors starting armed conflicts or escalating ongoing ones instead of attempting to solve problems through dialogue or other non-violent methods, man. You know, so this spirit of peace that's in the air, okay, and they might let the devil, you know, stop a few conflicts to gain more trust, okay, but the team he got around him are war hawks, man, okay, and they're all about inciting new wars and fueling the ones that are already going, okay. And this guy here, what's his name? Steve. All right, Sebastian Gorka. Okay, and these are all Zionists. These are all small hats. Okay, and his whole thing was he's on the Trump cabinet for deputy assistant. Okay, and it says Islamic huckster, who is Sebastian Gorka. All right, Trump's pick for deputy assistant. It said Gorka has implied that 98% of terrorists in the U.S. are Muslim, okay, and are opposed to American values, man. When it's highly known that there's no one that's more terroristic than the Edomite male, all right, than the Edomite adult male. No one that's more terroristic, okay. And you go here and you read on just what he's about. It says the son of Hungarian. Let me see. Yep. It said he has previously implied that 98% of terrorists in the United States are Muslim, and then the Breitbart column in 2016 demonized Muslim immigrants coming to the United States, saying that Muslims are, in the best case, opposed to American values, and in the worst case, want to kill us. Okay. Now, who is vocab trying to lump us to? Okay, who just had to sit down? What is Israelite group? Hebrew Israelite group had to sit down with vocab. Okay, and then vocab comes out trying to link us to jihadi, you know, terrorists, man. Okay, and this is Trump's cabinet. All right, so just says, you know, say Trump is going to fail the masses. All right, hey, this is a way. All right, we also see the stage being set for the persecution, man. So we're just watching these things, man. Keeping receipts and reporting these things in the spirit. You know, saying the hell with some Islam, Muslim. Okay, but we understand, all right, that the devil, all right, has his eye, okay, on the prophets, on the ministry, man. All right, the biggest threat to his new world order. Okay, so let's get some more. Just want to go into a little bit of this devil, Sebastian Gorka. You know, we'll be watching this devil, how he's moving, you know, as well. All right, but let's get a quick precept. Then I got another clip to play dealing with Trump. All right, so this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, because we know the elites are looking for their angle, you know, to demonize the prophet. We see them reaching, man. All right, and you pay Agent Israelites group, you and those Edomites are going to fail. Okay, you and those Edomites are going to fail, man. What y'all attempting to do? Okay, Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 12, it said, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraided us with our offending the law, and objective to our infirmity, the transgressions of our education, man. And no one is calling this man out like the prophets. You see, we know what's the root of all the conflict, all the wars, everything all this division in the earth is from these devils, man. All the wickedness, they're the source of all wickedness in the earth. They're the problem of the planet Earth, man. You know, and there's no other platform calling these devils out like the true prophets, man, like the ministry, okay, of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Okay, and this is what he wants to delete more than anything, man. This message of the gospel, the good news for the elect of Israel, the righteous, man. Okay? So his cabinet is all about war. Okay? Anti-Semitism. Okay? Pro-Zionist. You see? And technology, man. Elon Musk and Dr. Oz, man. So, hey, everything is set up for prophecy to be fulfilled, man. We're going to see, man. It's going to be an interesting 4 years, man. And it can't go on too long, man. It got to be soon. You know? But we see, all right, the stage is being set. All right? Now, when you, I got another piece of this video I want to get. I think it's around the 20. I think it's around the 20. I'll let it play from here. Play another 2-3 minutes from here.
America first. When you say you're a Zionist, I just want to remind this to everybody, you're saying Israel first. Literally, by definition. When you say I am a Zionist, you're saying that I put Israel ahead of America's interests. Then you're not an American. Literally, by definition, you're an Israeli. But this country has been taken over by people who believe this. And Donald Trump is perhaps the worst, because there's everybody, even the people we like in the Trump administration, RFK Jr., hey, we're excited about making America healthy again. He marches with Shmuley Boteach. And Tulsi Gabbard. Oh, she's going to breathe the fresh intelligence and good perspective on the globe. But she's a Zionist who is unapologetic about the genocide being carried out by Israel. There's not a good person around the Trump administration when it comes to Israel and the issue of Palestinian rights. Not a single one. You can't get in the Donald Trump inner circle unless you have sold your soul to Israel. And that's it.
You can't get in, all right, unless you down with the small hat, man. Okay, so we're finna see, a very interesting presidency with this guy Trump, man. Okay, expect some major moves to be made, all right, during this tenure. However they're gonna play it out. Okay, let me play a little more.
That's the difference between Richard Nixon, who we knew was a real politic kind of guy. He would do that which is necessary to get elected and play those politics. But when push comes to shove, Richard Nixon had the ability to tell the Israelis no, and to tell the American Jewish community no, that's not what's best for America. And at that time, both Israel and the American Jewish community were willing to say, okay, we accept the fact that our interests are subordinated to yours because we believe you when you say that the best thing for Israel is when America, is able to work things out to the benefit of America, that Israel will benefit from that. Today, it's no, we want America to sacrifice everything for Israel. There's no concern whatsoever for the benefit of America or Americans. It's everything must be done. It's like the Ukrainians. You must give us everything. We don't care that it's bad for you. We don't care that it causes problems at home domestically. We don't care that it causes problems in Europe. You have to give everything to us, that which makes us happy. That's the same approach the Israelis take. Night and day between what Richard Nixon experienced and what Donald Trump is imposing on the United States. He's the worst Zionist president in the history of the United States. He's 100% sold out to Israel. Anybody who thinks for a second that Donald Trump will do the right thing by America when it comes to Israel is sadly misguided.
And the masses think Trump has, America's best interest. Okay? Nah, man, it's deeper than Trump. He's just a player. He's just a character. Okay? In the overall scheme, of these devils, setting up this NWO. All right? And they want to persuade as many people as possible and get as much trust as possible going into this thing, man, before they bring the order out of chaos, man. Okay? And I will be surprised if the chaos didn't come during the time of Trump's presidency, man. You know, especially with the cabinet that he has. All right. So he has a pro-war, pro-Zionist, and pro-tech, pro-digital cabinet, man. Okay. So we're going to see. We're going to be watching, you know, these things unfold. All right. But we know one thing, you know, that we in those times. Okay. And nothing is going backwards. All right. And America is not going to rebound. All right. And ride off into the sunset. Okay. And our man, it's going to get worse before it gets worse. Before this place is turned to a lake of fire. Okay. So let's end it here. You know, let's say Habakkuk 2. Yeah, this Habakkuk 2 and 3. So like it said, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry, man. So we're seeing these things being put in place, you know, and to, you know, if you're not in the spirit, it just seems like things are tarrying and dragging out. Nah, man, everything is, the prophecy is in motion, man. You know, prophecy is in full swing. Okay, and everything is has an appointed time. All right, but we see everything working their way just as we needed to do. Okay, according to the will and the prophecy of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. You know, so that's the point, Lord will you brothers and you sisters edified. Till next time, I say shalom.